When you drive a Chevy, it's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. And find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Chevrolet.
Hey, welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, brought to you by the Bank of Billings. Bank of Billings, located in Billings, Missouri, but two locations, Billings and Marionville. They are the oldest bank in Christian County, established in 1889. Also presented by Doak Propane in Polk County, Missouri. For all your propane needs, see the folks at Doak. We're pleased to be joined now as we go to the St. Louis area, to Parkway South High School. We bring in Parkway South High School football coach Jeremy Houchins and the new single-game rushing yards record holder, Cam Harris. Coach Houchins, thanks so much for your time today.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for having us.
Coach, you guys off to a 2-1 season. Just from a coaching standpoint, tell us a little bit about the season from your point of view.
Yeah, so we really made a commitment in the offseason this year to get in the weight room a lot more. Had a great attendance from a lot more of our guys this season, Cam being one of them, and we're really starting to see the fruits of that because we're seeing our guys being able to play through the fourth quarter, and it's really starting to pay off for us these first few weeks.
Tell us a little bit. You're a Class 5 team. You're in District 2, but tell us a little bit about the conference in which you play and kind of handicap that a little bit.
Sure. So we play in the Suburban Conference. It got realigned a few years ago, and we have some teams that have been up at the top the last few years. Seckman and Oakville that are really good teams, and then we always go back and forth with Webster and Northwest and Melville, and so it's a really good conference. And just trying to make sure that we do the best we can to finish. And for us, it's obviously about conference, but we also want to just set ourselves up for our district standing too.
Yeah, and I visit with coaches all day long from around the state of Missouri. What time do coaches kind of start paying attention to those district rankings, trying to, maybe position themselves into getting 1 or 2 home games in the postseason?
Sure. So they don't come out, which is kind of a newer thing. They don't come out until that first week. That first week, you're kind of seeing who your opponents are and kind of handicapping everything there. And then every week we kind of check on it. We don't make it a big deal with our players because a lot of things can change. But week 1 we had Parkway Central and they're in our district, and so that was a big win for us because now if we're underneath them in the standings, we get to jump them for a spot. And then we've got another big game with Parkway West. They're also in our district this Friday, so we're hoping to be able to pull that one off too, so that we can just kind of set ourselves up for that.
Again, we're visiting with Parkville South football coach Jeremy Houchins and the new single-game rushing yards record holder, Cam Harris. Coach, tell us a little bit briefly here about your background. How long have you been at Parkway South, and where did you go to high school, and how did you arrive there?
Sure. So I went to Cuba, Missouri, and then my senior year I transferred down to Jackson. My dad got a different job, and so we moved down there. And then I was in the Springfield area coaching down there, and then moved up to the St. Louis area in 2009, and I've been coaching at Parkway South 2 different stints. Coached there from 2011 through 2015, and then I've been back at Parkway South. I got a high school teaching job here, so I've been here since 2020, that COVID season.
What school in Springfield did you coach
at? Springfield Catholic.
Springfield Catholic. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. That's not too far from where I'm sitting in the studio right now. I'm up at Bolivar, Missouri. So.
Okay. Yep. Know it well.
Yeah. Very good. Well, our Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week presented by the Missouri State Highway Patrol is the young man sitting next to you, Cam Harris. Tell us a little bit about Mr. Harris.
Yeah, so Cam came to us 2 years ago, his junior year, transferred in, came from a little town about an hour from here. And the first thing we noticed about Cam was just his speed. He's a really good track athlete, runs 100, 200, and frankly, was a little raw with football. Last year, he was a receiver for us, caught some big, long touchdown passes, drew multiple pass interference calls because teams were nervous about his speed. And this year we had a need at running back where we had some guys out with injuries, and we tried Cam there, and it just took off. And he's really starting to see it and get a feel for it. The first couple of games he missed breaking some long runs just by somebody getting him by a shoelace a couple of times. And so talked with him about his contact balance and if he could improve that at all. he was going to hit some big runs, and that's what he did this past week. He chunked off about three different runs of 50+ yards, so it was pretty awesome to see. And the thing that I think probably impresses me the most about Cam is he's grown in the weight room and grown as a person and as a student, and he's an extremely hard worker. It's been fun to see.
Well, outstanding. Well, Mr. Harris, can I call you Cam?
Yeah, sure.
Cam, first off, on behalf of Chevrolet and the Chevy dealers of the Ozarks, congratulations on being named Athlete of the Week presented by the Missouri State Highway Patrol.
Very much.
First question, and I'm a mandated reporter for the Highway Patrol, is do you wear your seatbelt all the time?
Yes, I wear my seatbelt all the time. Safety first.
Very good. Very good. Well, first, let's talk about the transition from wide receiver to running back. Initially, maybe what was the toughest thing about making that movement? Was it the playbook? Was it your vision changes? What was the toughest thing about making that transformation?
The toughest thing definitely was vision changes for sure. Just lineman up front and kind of seeing the holes and everything. So definitely vision changes. Another tough thing was my footwork. I definitely need to get better with my footwork in general. So yeah, it's been a lot of changes.
So you rushed for just a huge number of yards, 322 yards, 2 touchdowns on just 29 carries in the game. Tell us a bit about the game, and did you realize you were mounting up that many yards during the game?
I didn't realize until Coach Barnaby, he said, I got some special for you. Then he like kind of winked at me, which I was like kind of lost, like okay. And I just kept running the plays that he told me to run, and I eventually at the end of the game, it was like very shocking to me. And yeah, but it wasn't just me though; it was a team thing. Our linemen, they worked their butt off. They're like the engine. Where I'm only the wheel. I'm just support. So I'm just here with the team.
Very good. As you come to the line of scrimmage, to your position, I guess not the line of scrimmage, but in the backfield, are there certain things that you're keying on, or what are you trying to find out where the Mike linebacker is? Are you trying to find out what are you looking for when you come to the line of scrimmage? Before
When I come up to the line of scrimmage, I'm mainly looking for the hole. Of course, when a linebacker come up, I know to cut in because I can't get outside. It's going to be pretty hard. So yeah, I'm mainly looking for holes. And yeah,
Very good.
just
Do you have, and you don't have to tell me what this is, but do you have a favorite play where when it's called, your eyes kind of light up?
um, I love Mizzou. Mizzou's we have a yeah Mizzou. It's a great play.
It's an
Yeah.
outside zone play.
Yeah.
Is it? And there's no secrets anymore with huddle. I mean, it's not.
There's not.
Uh, as do you lobby the coach for that? You're on the sidelines with the defense on the field saying, "Hey, call this play, call this play."
Uh, no, I really just listen up to what the coach is saying. Just run the play. Feel for like full tilt.
Yeah. What are you doing throughout the week to kind of get prepared? I mean, physically and mentally. Are you looking at game film? Are you drinking lots of water, trying to get lots of rest? What are you doing to kind of get your body and your mind prepared?
I lift weights in and out of school. I stay hydrated. I go home, watch film, try to get at least 8 hours of sleep. Um, yeah.
Another neat thing about Cam too that we've seen change in, he's so strong that he pulls a quad, pulls a hamstring on a regular basis, and so he's been doing a stretching routine with our trainer about 20 minutes every day before practice and before games, so that he hasn't had that issue yet, and that's really helped out a ton because he's just so strong, so explosive that he's had pulls pretty easily in the past.
Again, we're visiting with Parkway South football coach Jeremy Houchins and Chevy dealers of the Ozarks, Cam Harris, athlete of the week, Cam Harris. Cam, you're a senior, correct?
Correct.
If senior age Cam Harris could go back in time to that eighth grader, Cam Harris,
Yeah.
if you could give yourself some advice based on what you know now, what advice would you give that young man in junior high?
I would definitely go back and tell myself to keep going 100%. There were days where I wasn't the best player out on the field or anything. I really just needed to motivate myself more. I was was just your average, still am your average player. But I would definitely go back and tell myself to keep working because I didn't even know lifting was important back in 8th grade when it came to football. I really just played football to have fun, and I still do that.
Very good. Leadership role. Do you take on a leadership role on and off the field? Maybe in the classroom or just walking around the halls?
Yeah, in the classrooms, let's say we're joking around and the teacher tells us to focus. I'll tell my partner who's let's say a football player, we got to lock in and let's get this work done.
Very good. I had a coach one time tell me the definition of a good leader is anyone who is doing anything worth following. And that is definitely worth following. But again, Cam, again, congratulations on behalf of Chevrolet and the Missouri State Highway Patrol for being named the Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week for Week 3 high school football.
Thank you so much.
Coach, you guys have got Parkway West now coming up here this Friday night. What do you know about Parkway West, Coach?
They're a good team. They're we like to call them our rival, but it's been a little one-sided here lately. Got a really good quarterback, got a great defensive line, offensive line, good running backs, good receivers. They're a good team. Should be a fun one on Friday night, and hope to come out on top so we can help ourselves out with districts.
Yeah, I looked it up. It's been 24 years, I believe, since you've defeated them. So
yeah, and there was a while where we didn't play them there, but it's been too long for sure.
Very good. Well, again, Coach, I greatly appreciate it. I know we've kind of passed this off from coach to coach to coach, but I wanted to make sure that Cam got his recognition. And again, congratulations.
Thank you.
We
so
appreciate
much.
it. Thank you.
You're watching the Missouri Sports Network at MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. And we'll be back after these messages.
I'll have the avocado toast minus the avocado.
So, toast.
Yeah. Everything is so expensive these days.
Hey, Chevy gets it. That's why they're keeping prices down to earth, like on the most affordable EV in America. A super strong and capable Chevy truck. And a high-tech Chevy SUV. Why is Chevy making affordable vehicles connected by OnStar? It's so together we can do more.
We believe banking should make your life greater. It starts with affordable options to meet today's needs and tomorrow's dreams. From smart account options that fit your style to flexible loans for what comes next. It means convenient ways to access and manage your money whenever you need it and wherever you're headed. Most of all, it takes great support. Someone you can count on for trusted guidance and to be there for you every step of the way. Great options, great convenience, great support. For life. Great Southern Bank. Understanding what really matters.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great.
Participate!